What's up, you nerds? Okay, so, I'm on my phone, I'm watching some YouTube, and I'm like, hey, I wonder how my YouTube channel's doing. I didn't expect anything, okay? And I checked back. Oh my god, it's been a while. Oh my god, I blew up. So, I'm back. It's been a year, so why not get back into content? It's a boring Saturday, so it's a great time. Anyway, so I've been doing this thing ever since my very first playthrough of Ultra Moon. I've been doing the Links Approved team, and it's basically where you have a fire, a water, a grass, and an electric type. The last two can be whatever you want, but you have to have the fire, water, grass, and electric type. No repeats. You cannot have repeats. Also, I prefer Pokemon that evolve, but that doesn't really matter. And I like them to start at their base form if they evolve. Those are all basically the rules. So this is the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Primarina version because I plan on doing versions for all three starters. Links Approved team. Also, this is not the best team. Not at all. It's going to get you through the game. No over-leveling. It's going to get you through the game. Okay, you're going to love this team. Okay, let's get into it. Our first member is a member I have a deep appreciation for because it was the very first starter I ever used, and it is Popplio, eventually becoming Brionne and then Primarina, but it's a great Pokemon. Of course, it's your starter, so you don't really find it anywhere, and I think you know how to pick your starters, so that's good. For a moveset, I'd give it Moonblast, Sparkling Area, Energy Ball, and Ice Beam. This thing is a special attacking beast, so you're going to want to use this. Trust me. On to the next member, which is Vikavolt. Vikavolt is another Pokemon I have a deep appreciation for. I didn't use it in my very first playthrough, but I used it in my second. Now that I think about it, this is basically the team I used when I played through Ultra Moon the second time. And it's a very good team. I planned this out beforehand, but I just thought I'd showcase it to you. So, Vikavolt, of course, can be found on Route 1, 4, 5, and 6, but just get it on Route 1, okay? That's just easy. So, evolve it to Charjabug. Charjabug will take care of Totemo-Quernid, one I had a lot of problems on, and we'll cover it for Brionne at the time. Also, for a moveset, I would use Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz, Zap Cannon if you're feeling risque, and Crunch. And this thing is special attacking beast. Sure, its speed is absolute garbage, but a Quick Claw will help that out a lot. So, great Pokemon, use it on your team. Moving along, we have the Fire type, which is Salazzle. Now, I know its chances of being female are kind of low, but I found it on my first try, and you're a resilient bunch, so I think you could find one too. So just put in a bit of effort. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube on how to find one. And basically, once you do, this thing is a special attacking speedy beast. And for a moveset, I would get Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, Dragon Pulse, and Acrobatics. Also, when you catch a Salandit, use Dragon Rage on Larlantis. Pro tip, that thing dies. It doesn't matter what its defense boosts and all that. It will die. Use Dragon Rage on that thing. It's gonna help. Now, of course, we've already covered the water, the electric, and the fire type. So, grass type. And I'm split down the middle between two. So you can pick whatever one you want, but use the one I say because, well, it follows the first rule. So, because of that, we have two, Larlantis and Terracina. I don't know if I'm saying Terracina right, but you know what Pokemon I'm talking about. These are two great ones. You can find them in the Lush Jungle, which is pretty early game, but not extremely early game. For a moveset for Larlantis, I suggest Leaf Blade, X-Scissor, Dual Chop, and Aerial Ace. And for Terracina, you can get Trop Kick, High Jump Kick, Zen Headbutt, and Dazzling Gleam. Now, these are great, and I know Terracina is better, but you can't actually find Bounsweet in these games. You have to get Steenie, and I don't like Steenie. Also, they have to start at the base form. Remember that rule? Yeah, you hopefully you remembered. Yeah, basically, I suggest the Atlantis if you want to follow that stupid rule, but if you don't, Terracina is the way to go. For one of the Pokemon that type doesn't matter, but just doesn't overlap with anything, I suggest Lycanroc, because you can get Rockruff really early. After you beat Kahuna Hala, there's some rocks you can smash on Route 1. After you smash them, you'll find a patch of grass, just run around in it for a while until you find a Rockruff. And then bang, there you have one. And there's 3 forms. I'm going to give you a moveset for 2, because if you somehow get the Dusk form, you must be like God in human form, so I think you can cover that yourself. So for a midday moveset, I would give it Rock Slide, Crunch, Stone Edge, and Iron Head. And for midnight, I'd give it Counter, Crunch, Rock Slide, and Stone Edge. All are good moves, and I think you're gonna like this Pokemon. It's a great Pokemon. Promising, like, if you go into Ultra Necrozma, give this thing a Focus Sash. If it's midnight, it can counter and kill that thing. Great Pokemon. Highly suggest it. Easy to get. It's perfect. Now, for our last member, it's one that's pretty late game, but it's going to be worth it. Trust me. It's Kommo-o, and, Kommo-o is an amazing Pokemon. I actually used it on my very first playthrough, and second, because it's just that good. You can find it in Vast Pony Canyon, of course, on Pony Island, the very last place you visit, but it's very good, and it's going to help you out in the league a lot. For a moveset, I'd give it Clangling Scales, Sky Uppercut, Shadow Claw, and Flash Cannon. Now, this thing is an attack and defense beast, and it's just perfect. It has high HP. Pause. A little intermission here. It does not have amazing HP. I didn't really look at the stats beforehand, but I knew it had a lot of defense and a lot of attack. But its other stats are amazing. Maybe not its speed, but its HP is definitely not. I don't know what I was thinking, so just let that slide. High defenses, all that. It's going to help you out a lot. I really suggest using this guy. And there you have it. There's the Lynx approved Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Pokemon team. Now, this was a fun video to make, because this is something I've just never told anyone about. I just told them it's coincidence that my team is like this, but it's not. It's actually a very coordinated thing, and I put a lot of time and effort into making these. I went really fast, so if you want me to slow it down, I'd be happy to. Ask me any questions in the comments. I'll get back to you, hopefully. Probably not immediately, but I'll try, I always try. Right now I'm doing a Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. I'll explain what I'm actually doing for the encounters in the video. But I look forward to sharing that video for you guys, because I think you're going to like it. I'm enjoying doing the Nuzlocke so far. I've had 10 deaths so far, but I'm going to have more, let's be real. So, stay tuned for that, and basically now, so long, farewell.